think that's that's a big part of leadership in what I'm doing now is, you know, there's a lot of people that want to get somewhere that they're not at yet. And I want to help them get there, you know, and it brings a heck of a lot of joy. And I think it's good for a culture to have someone like that has someone rooting for you and someone that believes in you. And that's an early lesson I learned from my family, from my parents, you know, and we talked about it earlier on in this conversation. Like, you know, when you believe in someone that might not believe in themselves, when you see something in someone and they don't see it, and to convince them that they're capable of something, and then you see them succeed, like what a feeling, you know. We talked a little bit about having children and how prideful we are to see our children do something that is brave or you know, that is fun or cool or whatever, and how much more pride you have in that than you've ever had in yourself. And it's so true. Like I have never been so proud of myself than I am of other people. And I find way more joy in seeing and helping other people achieve their goals than me achieving my goals. And that is kind of my goal, right? That my goal is to help people achieve their goals. So that's where I find my pride, and that's where I find, you know, where I can help in terms of leadership and stuff like that. And it's helped me through my career because, you know, I had moments where I was the guy, but most of my career I had to find other ways to find purpose. And that's, I mean, I guess that's kind of in a nutshell, right? Like that's who I am. And that's what I've been. And I feel like it's really served me well as a player. And I'm super thankful for my career. Like I could look back and say, oh, my career, I was a backup most of my career. Oh, like I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But man, I am so thankful for the career I had. I had a 12-year career. Who can say that? You know, I went to Cal. I graduated from Cal. Who can say that? You know, I did a lot of things, you know, and I'm really proud of where it got me, you know, and where I am today, and the family I have, the wife I have, and the life I have. It's just, I wouldn't change anything, you know. I wouldn't, if I had won 7 championships and that meant I didn't have my family, my wife, no thanks.
No doubt. Well, and that's the kind of man you are. And I think, you know, in what you're doing today and in business, like, you're built to be a leader that puts your team first and helps people succeed. And